Besides being two of the most legendary and successful names in boxing history who share a strong friendship outside the ring, Anthony Joshua and Floyd Mayweather are two powerful tycoons who have amassed enormous fortunes throughout their careers. And of course, being so rich, they live in large mansions, drive luxury cars, and travel aboard private jets and even yachts. But have you ever stopped to think about which of them has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll watch a fierce battle between Anthony Joshua and Floyd Mayweather. To live in sophistication, both fighters spend fortunes on mansions, but who owns the most expensive property? Starting with Floyd Mayweather. He owns, for example, a luxurious mansion in Beverly Hills, capable of impressing with its magnificence. At the time this property was for sale, some videos made by real estate agents were released, so it was possible to see the fighter's incredible residence. Stepping inside, you can see that everything is very sophisticated, made with top-quality materials. All the fireplaces in the living rooms, for example, are impressive, something that Floyd himself made a point of sharing in a video posted on his Instagram. Another interesting feature of the interior is the wine cellar, which is located on a huge wall, where the fighter has also shared moments in which he selects and enjoys fine wines. According to real estate records, the property has around 15,000 square feet of built area, divided into 6 huge bedrooms and 10 luxurious bathrooms, some of which have a bathtub to enjoy a beautiful view. Of course, the house also has a gym for the fighter to keep in shape. The outdoor area is another place that draws a lot of attention due to its architecture, with a swimming pool in the center surrounded by a black and white striped floor, which creates a charming and unique atmosphere. But it's down the basement stairs that we find something surprising. There's a huge movie theater equipped with various treats to please the fighter and his guests. Even in an Instagram video, Floyd Mayweather shared this unusual part of his home with his followers, where he wrote in the description of the post that the place can comfortably accommodate 50 people. And to acquire this gigantic property, it's no surprise that it must have cost a lot of money, an estimated $25 million. Meanwhile, the most expensive mansion Anthony Joshua has lived in is the one in St. John's Wood, northwest London. Upon entering the property, there are spacious living rooms with chandeliers and fireplaces for cold days, as well as 7 luxurious bedrooms, with the master suite being very spacious, featuring an ensuite bathroom and an elegant mirrored closet. But that's not all. The mansion has an indoor swimming pool, a well-equipped gym, and other amenities, such as a wet bar. And to stay in this unique place, Anthony Joshua had to pay a high price. According to some sources, the athlete rented the mansion in 2017 for around £20,000 per week. And as reported by the media, the mansion was sold the following year for £22 million. And because Anthony Joshua doesn't own the mansion where he lived, Floyd wins this round. Point for him. To go on vacation at sea, both athletes usually sail on large yachts, but who has the best vessel at their disposal? Floyd Mayweather has been seen, for example, on a mega vessel, in which he referred to the little toy as his own. It's an Italian yacht of the San Lorenzo SX-112 model, known as Another One, which is an incredible 112 feet long and will be completed in 2022. In total, the vessel can accommodate 9 people in 4 cozy cabins, each with a luxurious bathroom, as well as having a crew on board to serve the passengers. And among the other areas of this yacht, there are some large living spaces for relaxing, as well as dining areas that exude sophistication, not forgetting that as a newly built yacht, it has great technology features for the best experience during trips. There are also smaller toys for fun on the high seas, such as jet skis. It's not certain whether the yacht really belongs to the boxer, although he has hinted that it does. And although some websites have reported that the yacht is worth $200 million, a model like this costs just over $15 million. Anthony Joshua, in turn, loves to charter luxury vessels when he's on vacation. Assuming Floyd Mayweather actually owns a yacht, point for him. Both boxers are completely passionate about luxury cars, but which one owns the most impressive machines? Joshua has been seen, for example, with several luxury vehicles, such as 2016 Range Rover Sport worth $42,000, 2017 Range Rover Vogue for $44,000, Audi A3 S-Line for $53,000, Range Rover Evoque for $55,000, Jaguar F-Pace for $59,000, 2020 Range Rover Sport for $68,000, Jaguar XJ for $75,000, Mercedes-Benz V-Class worth $89,000, Jaguar XJR worth $125,000, Porsche Taycan worth $140,000, and a Land Rover Defender worth $150,000. Raising the price, Anthony Joshua also owns a customized Range Rover SV Autobiography Dynamic, which has an estimated value of $200,000. Another car in Anthony Joshua's collection is a Rolls-Royce Ghost, a mega-luxurious sedan that stands out for its imposing appearance and high acceleration capacity, as it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 4 seconds. And for those who want to enjoy a vehicle like this, you'll need to shell out around $350,000. The most expensive car he has been seen in is a Rolls-Royce Phantom limousine, a modern stretch vehicle that is often used by heads of state and celebrities. Inside, the car has handcrafted leather seats, as well as technological features for greater comfort. According to some sources, the car is valued at £600,000, around $800,000. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather also owns luxury vehicles, such as Mercedes G63 $155,000, Mercedes Maybach GLS $160,000, Bentley Flying Spur $200,000, Bentley Continental GT Mulliner $205,000, Ferrari Portofino $215,000, Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG $220,000, Lamborghini Urus $225,000, Ferrari 458 Italia $240,000, Bentley Arnage T for $250,000, Ferrari GTC 4 Lusso $260,000, McLaren 650S for $280,000, Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano $310,000, Bentley Mulsanne for $315,000, McLaren 720S Spider for $321,000, Rolls-Royce Wraith for $340,000, Rolls-Royce Cullinan for $350,000, Rolls-Royce Dawn from $370,000, Lamborghini Aventador for $450,000, Rolls-Royce Phantom for $460,000, Rolls-Royce Phantom EBW valued at around $600,000, Bugatti Veyron for $2 million, Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse worth $3.5 million, and even an incredible Ferrari Enzo, a rare car to find and considered something of a collectible among car lovers. And perhaps that's why its price can exceed $4 million. But without a doubt, the fighter's most expensive car is his Koenigsegg CCXR Tre Vita, a supercar considered a real diamond on wheels. Because it's built entirely from white carbon fiber, the vehicle is very difficult and time-consuming to manufacture, which is why there are only 2 of them left in the world. And this certainly helps justify its price tag of an impressive $4.8 million. And all these vehicles are just a part of Floyd's fleet, as some sources claim that he has already bought more than 100 luxury cars. In other words, Floyd easily wins this round. Both boxers invest large sums in private jets, but who owns the most luxurious aircraft for travel? Anthony Joshua has been photographed, for example, in some helicopters, such as an Airbus AS365, an elegant means of air transport that can accommodate up to 12 passengers depending on the configuration adopted. In addition to being spacious, this helicopter also stands out for its safety and performance capacity, as it can travel at speeds of up to 165 knots. To enjoy a helicopter like this, you have to pay $3,500 for each hour of flight time. When it comes to private jets, the boxer doesn't skimp either, as evidenced by the luxurious Under Armour jet he used during his arrival in Miami. It is a Gulfstream G550, one of the most modern and luxurious aircraft in the world. At 96 feet long, this air transport has a tall and spacious cabin with a compact kitchen, a dining area, and a living room. It can also carry up to 13 passengers. To purchase this jet, you would need to spend more than $40 million or charter it for up to $10,000 per hour. Floyd, on the other hand, owns a Gulfstream G650, fastest and longest range jets available on the market in this segment. With a flight range of over 8,000 miles, Floyd is able to travel to different continents without having to stop to refuel. The interior of the plane has a luxurious finish and can carry up to 18 people with excellent ergonomics, which can be seen in the photos posted by the fighter on his social networks. Mayweather has even posted moments in which he relaxes while enjoying a good massage from a beautiful woman. The fighter also seems to enjoy playing poker with his friends, and from the amount of money they put on the table, the game must have been worth quite a bit of money. And to own a jet as luxurious and modern as this, Floyd Mayweather had to invest a veritable fortune. To give you an idea of the price, a new aircraft of this model can cost upwards of $70 million. And by acquiring his own private jet, Floyd Mayweather wins this round. Point for him. Besides being two successful athletes, they are also great businessmen. But who has the most lucrative sources of income? Anthony Joshua, for example, has some very interesting ventures. On Deering Street, for example, Joshua bought a 6,300 square foot building that includes a gastropub for £20 million. In addition, he acquired 73 New Bond Street, which cost an impressive £25 million, and the headquarters of oil company BP for another £30 million. Through his company 258 Investments, he also acquired 2 residential homes in North London and owns 3 homes in his hometown of Watford, where he earns good money as a landlord. But without a doubt, his biggest source of income, apart from boxing, is advertising deals, as he is very popular in the global media, with over 16.4 million followers on Instagram alone. And of course, he takes advantage of his visibility to earn millions of dollars from advertising contracts with major brands such as Under Armour, Beats by Dre, Lucozade, Hugo Boss, Jaguar, Bulk Powder, among others. And to get an idea of how much he earns, the star has a 5-year deal with the DAZN platform, which provides him with a total payment of around £100 million, or about $134 million. In 2007, Floyd founded Mayweather Promotions, a production company that manages his sporting events and those of several other athletes. Still in the world of boxing, he founded Mayweather Boxing Fitness, one of the fastest-growing fitness franchises in the world, which has units in dozens of locations in the United States. As a car enthusiast, Floyd also owns TMT Racing, an American professional stock car racing team. The fighter also owns TMT Clothing, a company that sells accessories, clothes, and shoes. Floyd also owns the Girl Collection, one of the most luxurious adult clubs in Las Vegas. In the same city, he also owns a skating rink known as Skate Rock City. One of his most recent business ventures is Floyd NFT, which sells virtual gear that gives you access to various benefits. And despite being an athlete who appears to have a lifestyle far from vices, Floyd has also launched Mayweather Vapes, a brand of electronic cigarettes. Another sector in which the fighter has invested is drinks, with a line of champagne known as Le Bon Argent Champagne and a brand of whiskey called Good Money Whiskey, as well as recently announcing a health drinks company called Geely. Floyd Mayweather is also believed to own at least 9 skyscrapers, mainly in New York, such as the 93-story One Vanderbilt. According to some rumors, the boxer's investment in this building alone was $50 million. There is also speculation that the fighter has large investments in stock market shares. Since we don't know exactly how much they earn from each business, let's consider this round a tie. Point for both. There's no doubt that both boxers have earned a lot of money throughout their careers, but which one has accumulated the greater fortune? Starting with Anthony Joshua. The amounts that the Briton received in his early years of competition, for example, have never been disclosed, but considering that he turned down £50,000 to turn professional in order to win more medals, it is quite likely that his salaries at the time did not reach that amount. After turning professional in 2013, Anthony Joshua quickly built an enviable reputation as a boxer, and his salaries increased as his popularity grew. To give you an idea of the biggest payouts he has received per fight, they are $12.5 million against Robert Helenius, $12.5 million against Jermaine Franklin, $12.5 million against Carlos Takam, $18.75 million against Vladimir Klitschko, $20 million against Joseph Parker, $24.8 million against Andy Ruiz Jr. $25 million against Alexander Povetkin, $40.6 million against Alexander Usyk II, $50 million against Francis Ngannou, and up to $57.5 million against Andy Ruiz Jr. II. And although no one knows exactly how much Anthony Joshua has earned throughout his career, some sources estimate that he has a net worth of $150 million, while other more up-to-date websites suggest that the British star's fortune has already exceeded $200 million. Floyd is also an extremely wealthy man. But things haven't always been easy for him, as he is believed to have earned just $2 million from his first 15 fights up until his fight against Arturo Gatti in 2005. And one of the most impressive things about Floyd's earning statistics is that he managed to make a lot of money even though he hardly advertised for big companies. Most of his fortune has come from his entrepreneurial side, plus his enormous media potential. Floyd Mayweather is a true showman. He manages to attract the interest of millions of people willing to pay to watch his fights. To give you an idea of how much money he earns from each event, in recent years he has made $9 million against Tenshin Nasukawa, $25 million against Deji Olatunji, and $35 million against Logan Paul. And although these are high figures, it's nowhere near all the money he ever received for each fight at the height of his career. Just for his fight with boxer Manny Pacquiao, for example, it is estimated that Floyd Mayweather received a sum of $250 million. But nothing beats his fight against the Irishman Conor McGregor, which was dubbed the money fight. The fight was considered to be one of the most lucrative of all time and is estimated to have earned Floyd a whopping $300 million. Today, Floyd is considered to be no less than the fifth highest paid athlete of all time and one of only 6 to have earned more than $1 billion during his career. And adding up all the money he has received throughout his career, some sources estimate that his fortune is around $450 million. But he himself has said that it's been a few years since he became a billionaire and that his current net worth is around $1.2 billion. And because he has such a large estimated fortune, Floyd easily wins this last round. At the end of this fight, we have 1 point for Anthony Joshua against 6 points for Floyd Mayweather, making him the winner of this battle. But if you believe there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.